Hi YouTube, this is Christian Hoang here, your favorite Houston realtor. Today we are going over how to sell a home here in Houston, Texas. My name is Christian. I've been licensed here in the Houston area as a real estate agent for over 5 years. I've been working in the real estate industry, helping investors buy and sell for over 10 years. In my time in the industry, I've helped over 60 clients buy and sell homes. These are a few of my certifications. I have the ABR, which is Accredited Buyer Representation, and the RENE, which is the Real Estate Negotiation Expert. These are a few of the homes I've helped my clients buy and sell over the past few years. These are some of my reviews for the people that I've helped before. So let's talk about it. When it comes to selling your house, you're going to have three options for selling your home. The first is for sale by owner. The second is selling to a large investment company. And the third is using a realtor to list your house on the open market. We'll go into each one of them, the pros and cons, and we could determine which is going to be the best one for you. So let's talk first about for sale by owner. So this is the DIY, do it yourself approach when it comes to selling your house. The first big pro is that, of course, you don't have to pay a realtor. You know, realtor fees are usually 3% per side, could be less, just depending on the agent being involved. But, that's tens of thousands of dollars that's going out of your pocket. So I could see why owners would want to go and sell their house by themselves. But the cons here, the first big one is you are not getting professional representation. This is a very intensive process of marketing the home, posting it online, replying to buyers, working with title companies, calling their lender. It's a very intensive process. And typically, most people don't go and sell houses every single day. So that's why it's important to hire a realtor or somebody who knows the process in and out. That way, they're able to help guide you through the process. The other thing is, if you do for sale by owner, your house is not getting the maximum exposure like it deserves. This is going to take a long time to sell the house on the market if it's not getting the most exposure possible. Being shown on the MLS, the multiple listing services, is the best way for buyers to see your house. This is where most buyers, consumers, and agents are going to find your home. It's going to go and get pushed out to Zillow, Redfin, Homes.com. And simply, if you're just going to market the property by yourself, it's very hard for most buyers to even see your house for sale. And then also, you're not ensuring that you're getting top dollar for your house. You're going to have to do all of the work yourself. You're going to be confused on the process, how to handle inspections, how to handle appraisals. Your house is getting pushed out to the most amount of people possible. It's going to take longer for the house to sell. Over 95% of people who sell or buy houses do so using a real estate agent. The other company is the other way to sell your house is through an investment company. This is what I call the quick and easy. These are your big companies, your BlackRock, your OfferPad. Zillow used to buy houses, but they don't anymore because they realized how much work it is to go and buy thousands of houses and try to renovate them and rent them out or sell them. It was a very intensive process. The pros here are you don't have to do any showings on your house. The second is you don't have to wait. It's a guaranteed quick sale. They will go and write you an offer on your house instantly. And you could just, within 2 weeks, already be moved out of your house. The cons, they will lowball you on your house. I've worked with clients that have uh, entertained this option, and they're only offering about 50% of the value of your home, if not even less. This is definitely an easy option for most people, but you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Your best option is always going to be on the free market using a realtor. A realtor is not only going to provide professional service and guidance, they're going to do all of the work for you. They're going to post your house on the MLS. Here in Houston, we use HAR. So they're going to market your home, promote it online, do the negotiations, and at the end of the day, you have peace of mind. There is a con of you do have to pay realtor commission, but for what it's worth, I truly believe that it is worth it. So let's say you want to go the route of posting your house using a realtor. I would say interview 2 to 3 agents. Find the best agent for you. Who do you think is going to represent you the best that they can and will have your best interest in mind? Check their online reviews, check their online presence, evaluate their professionalism and experience, and do you think that they could help you the best that you deserve? Working with me, I have over 10 years of experience. I provide top notch professional service. I will provide constant updates and communications for you, giving you feedback and updates on how the showing went. Uh, my team and what we do is we actually pay homes.com. Everyone has seen their ads all over TV and radio. What we do is we partner with homes.com and we pay them. And what happens is anytime somebody is looking at a home, the next boosted listing, the next listing that they're going to see is going to be our listing because we go and we pay them. It boosts us instantly to the top of their results. What I also do is a customized YouTube home tour of all of my listings. I'll go through and talk about the benefits and the pros of your home and try to get it sold as quickly as possible. I'm very active on all social medias. You're welcome to check me out. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, of course, here on YouTube, TikTok. And then I also provide professional guidance and negotiation. So I would love to come over and we're going to take a look at your house. We're going to look at the current condition that it's in. Are we planning on making any upgrades or renovations before we list the home on the market? And we are going to determine, based off of the condition of the home, the upgrades that are made, how renovated it is, a appropriate amount to list the house for. We could list it at market value, slightly above market value, or slightly below market value. We're going to come up with a strategic plan on how we want to approach the market and how quickly we want to sell the home. We're also going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and look at other houses and see how renovated theirs are, what upgrades they have done, and then it will give us a better sense and idea of the current market, the current conditions, and how we're able to position our house on the market. That way it's able to sell quickly and for top dollar. So we will go through the home, we'll look at the different renovations, and before we even list the house on the market, we will come up with the price and I will generate what's known as a seller net sheet. This will go and give us the determining value of how much we will net after the sale is finalized. So based off of the title fees, recording fees, commissions from the realtors. We will be able to go and break down the exact amount that you would be able to net at the end of the day. From there, once we're happy, we selected our realtor, we selected um, uh, how much we want to list it for. From there, we are going to go and sign our listing agreement. We're able to write down your information, my information, how much we're going to list the home for. You're welcome to reach out to me anytime if you have any questions or concerns on the listing agreement. But this is an exclusive agreement. This means that I will be the person to help authorize and sell your house for you. Next, once we get the agreement signed, it's picture day. We are going to hire a professional photography company to take pictures of your house, the inside, the backyard, the outside, the neighborhood amenities, if there's any pools or recreation centers, or if there's any jogging trails, if there's any nearby stores or restaurants. We'll take aerial pictures with the drone. We want to make sure that the house is as presentable as possible. We want to take high quality pictures so that way buyers, when they see the house online, they're interested. They say, ooh, that looks like a good house, I want to go check it out. My recommendations is to declutter and depersonalize your home. If you have any family pictures or any personal information or anything like that, we don't want to highlight that to the buyers. We want to make it look as appealing to buyers as we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and get it as presentable as we can for the buyers coming in. Here is a checklist of things that I recommend whenever we do any pictures or videos or showings for the home. I recommend to sweep, clean up the house, close the toilet lids, take down any personal pictures that you don't want to be posted online, dust, hide away any firearms, weapons, make the beds, hide and put away any prescription drugs, valuable items, jewelry, replace any burnt out light bulbs. And then if you do decide there's some extra cosmetic upgrades you're able to do, this is, painting, interior, cleaning out any carpets or grout, doing any exterior landscaping, power washing, updating light fixtures. So this is just something I give to my clients to help get their memory going for things that they could do to bring their house up for any pictures or before we list the house. So from here, now we are going to begin to market the property. We're going to post it on YouTube. We're going to hand out flyers to the neighborhood. We're going to hold open houses. We're going to post it on all social medias. We're going to send out mailers to the neighborhood. We're going to post it on the MLS. We're going to put a sign in the yard, and we're going to post on all third-party websites, Zillow, Homes.com, Redfin, even things like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Before we go online, we are also going to send what's known as a pre-listing preview. This is for you to go and look at the listing of the home before we go and set it online. It's going to have the price, the square footage, the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and the description of the home. That way you're able to preview it before we even go online. So now our home is officially on the market. We have all of our marketing material ready. We will go and run the open houses. We will put the sign in the yard, and we will start to initiate the showings. So now the buyer will schedule a showing for your home. You will receive text message or email updates for the time and date of the showing, and you could either approve or deny the showing. After the showing is done, your realtor will call the agent, ask them for feedback, how the showing went, and what the buyer's thoughts were of the home, and if they're interested in submitting an offer. Once we start receiving offers, your realtor will begin to review everything coming in and will make note of all of the important details of the offer. This includes the sale price, the closing date, the type of financing that they're using, even cash, FHA, cash, conventional, VA, how much down payment they're putting down, if they're asking for any home warranty, if they're asking for any closing costs to be paid from the seller, who's paying for title, who's paying for HOA, who's paying for the survey. Your realtor will make note of all of these. This is something that I do for all of my sellers is if we get multiple offers in, I will go and write down and highlight how much cash they're putting down, the type of financing, how much earnest money they're putting down, how long the option period is, who's paying for title, who's paying for the survey, who's paying for the HOA, and then I will go and run the net amount for you of how much you will take home at the end of the day. So it's a great, easy, clear way to see which one you're going to net the most and the different offers in an easy to view manner. So once we go and we pick and select a contract or a buyer to work with, from here we are now under contract. The buyer will hire their inspector. You will receive a time and date for the inspection. When the inspection is finished, the buyer and their agent will go and send the report over, as well as any repairs or additional costs that they're negotiating for. What we're going to do on our end is to determine, is this legitimate? Is it worth giving, let's say $1,000 to clean the carpet? So we will walk through and determine how we want to handle the repairs and negotiations and any money they're asking for or anything they're asking us to fix. Once we do that, we do the negotiations again for the inspection, and now we are out of the option period. We're out of the inspection period. The buyer will begin to transfer utilities. The lender will work on finalizing their loan. There will change and update their mailing address. Title will begin to transfer the HOA and tax records. You, as the seller, would need to change and switch your utilities to turn them off. From here, the buyer's lender will order an appraisal, and the buyer will also order insurance. The home inspector for the insurance may come out to your house to do a check on it. It just depends. And then while we're here, call your mortgage bank and tell them you're selling the home, and they will begin working with the title company for any payoffs of how much the house is selling for versus how much balance you have left on the loan. Once we have been working on this, we're going to get the clear to close, and now we are going to start preparing for the closing. Finish transferring or turning off any utilities or anything that ties you to the property. Title will finish changing the names on the tax records, the deed, the HOA. Any home warranty or anything like that will be ordered, and then you will receive the final closing statement. So it's the big closing day. What you will need to bring is your ID and any wiring information to the title company. That way they know where to send your funds to. Your realtor will send you the address and time of the title company. Once the sellers and buyers have signed, all of the garage remote openers, keys, mailbox keys, any passwords will now be transferred to the new owner. And we are done. The file has been closed and funded. The lender will wire you the remaining amount of the money, and the title has been transferred to the new owner. My name is Christian Hoang with eXp Realty. Been a professional realtor here in the Houston area for over 5 years. I help buyers and sellers all over town. I work in the Katy, Cypress, Sugarland, Inner Houston, Pearland, anywhere in the greater Houston area. If you know anyone that is looking at making a move here in Houston, I would absolutely love to help out. For more information, please like, subscribe, and fill out the my Google Forms in the link below. Thank you.